Fetch. Could you run and fetch a doctor for my son? Figure. He has never been a figure known to everyone. Finance. The country's finances have gradually improved. The school is partly financed by a government grant. Fire. He was fired by his boss on the spot. Fishery zone. Are there any fishery zones in this area? Fleece. Some local hotels are really fleecing the holidaymakers of their money. Flood. I had a flood of documents yesterday. Letters of complaint flooded in. Flounder. He floundered through his report. Flu. Shirley was too weak from the flu to work. Foist. They tried to foist unfair provisions into the contract. Force. My boss never forces his ideas upon me. I want to know whether these rules are still in force. Foresee. We should have foreseen the problems months ago. Former. Their former process was too costly. Forthcoming. Our company needed money, but none was forthcoming. Fossil fuel. Our fossil fuel reserves are finite. Founder. They are the founders of the club. Their plan foundered for lack of support. Franchise. He runs his hot dog chain as a franchise operation. Free trade. We demanded him to take a stand on the question of free trade. Fringe. Your correspondent had only touched upon the fringe of the issue. Fugitive. Don't you think the value of most newspaper writing is only fugitive? Furnish. Our company will furnish you with all you need. Gain. He has gained working experience in several part-time jobs. Their company has made notable gains in productivity. Gape. She gaped at the strange tall man. Garnish. We use parsley to garnish salads. Gene. In addition to genes, intelligence also depends on a good education and a decent home environment. Generate. Their actions generated a good deal of suspicion. Genetics. Molecular genetics is beyond my scope. Germ. Germs are usually invisible to the naked eye. Global. The Internet is the effective means for global communication. Glower. He glowered resentfully at us. GNP. The GNP had increased 5% last year. Gory. That is a gory battle. Govern. I must not be governed by the opinions of others. Green. I am still a green hand. Grievance. He used the occasion to express all his old grievances against his immediate superior. Gross. The gross sales of our company last year was about $100,000. Grudge. His boss grudges him his reward. I always feel he has been harboring a grudge against me, although I don't know why. Gullible. You must have been too gullible to fall for that old trick. Habitat. she prefers to see animals in their natural habitat. Headline. He crashes the headlines again. Hearing. He gave both sides of the argument a fair hearing. Hedonistic. Their philosophy is materialistic and hedonistic. Heritage. I think a novelist must be able to use the cultural heritage of his nation. High-tech system. Our high-tech system is gradually improving. Hire. They try to hire an advertising company for help to sell their product. Holding company. The big firm is a holding company. Homosexual. Don't you find she is a homosexual? Hopeless. Their position is hopeless. Hormone. His disease was possibly caused by unbalanced hormones. Hostage. The gunman is holding 2 children hostage. Housing complex. Do you like the housing complex there? Humanize. I think acts of courtesy can humanize life in a big city. Hybrid. Cablegram is a hybrid. Hypocritical. The man looks ignorant and hypocritical. Identification. Can I see your identification? Imbalance. A serious imbalance between our import and export trade causes the current trade deficit. Eminent. An announcement of reducing staff in our company is imminent. Impair. Loud noise can easily impair your hearing. Implant. He implanted these ideas in his children's minds. Impregnable. Business had long ago entrenched itself into an impregnable position in American life. Incite. His words incited the workers to rebellion. Incorporate. Many of his suggestions have been incorporated in his company's new plan. Independently. We must train ourselves to think independently. Indication. There are some indications that the weather is changing. Indigent. They received an indigent return on their investment. Inertia. I always get a feeling of inertia in hot summer. Infect. Her cheerful spirits and bubbly laughter infected us. Information technology. The development of the information technology is the greatest technological advance of the 20th century. Infrastructure. Our city offers overseas service for infrastructure. Ingredient. There must be a list of ingredients on the side of the packet. Inhibit. I couldn't inhibit my anger. Initiate. He wants to initiate new business methods. Innuendo. He is subjected to a campaign of innuendo in the press again. Insinuate. He has insinuated his doubt of our abilities. Insoluble. We couldn't finish the insoluble problem given by him.